Hi adventurers, and welcome to the LARP Peddler's channel. In today's video, we're going to finish the Athos set with the Musketeer shoulder pad. Perfect for your Musketeer character or any shoot and pike style character. Don't forget that you can get this pattern at the link in the description, and remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. As I usually do, I cut the pieces with my laser cutter, but you can see how to put the pattern together and cut the pieces in this other video. Once cut, use an edge beveler to round the edges on all the pieces that need it. You can see how I decorated the straps in this other video, but you can use any other decoration you like. As you can see, this piece is full of embossed decorations. I've never been a fan of the leather embossing process and don't usually do it, so I looked for a quick and easy way to do it. I bought this electric embosser and, using a nail, I rounded the tip so I could emboss the leather easily. If you enjoy the traditional process, do it however you feel most comfortable. Moisten the leather and go over all the lines of the decoration. Let me take a break to show you something. Would you like to build this set while supporting the channel? You can now download all the ready-to-print patterns by joining our new Patreon. Get instant access and your name in my videos as an adventurer. Or step up to Crafter to unlock the free Pattern of the Month every single month. Exclusive behind-the-scenes content, early access, and a permanent 35% discount on the shop. And for those who want to support the workshop at the highest level, our guild members get everything, plus entry into our monthly draws for 1 80% and 2 50% discount vouchers. The link to choose your tier is right down in the description and pinned comment. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And now, let's get back to the build. Once the engraving is finished, moisten the leather and use a round tool to shape the shoulder pad. I use stainless steel chocolate molds that I found on Amazon, as they are perfectly hemispherical. For the dyeing process, I use alcohol-based dye, applied with a mini painting air gun and a small air compressor. This saves me time and dye and allows me to create variations in the color tone. If you don't have these tools, you can do it with a brush in the usual way. Use gloss varnish for leather. You can apply it with a brush as usual. It's important that the varnish is glossy if you're going to do the next step. Otherwise, use any varnish you like. In this step, use a mixture of equal parts black acrylic paint and water, and use a piece of cloth to remove the excess and ensure the ink gets into the engravings. This process helps to enhance the engravings and create variations in the color tone. The gloss varnish helps create a non-stick ray so the ink can flow more easily. Once the pieces are dry, use fine grit sandpaper to distress the leather a little. I use a sanding sponge like the ones used in woodworking. This process will help highlight the engravings and give your piece a worn look that will add personality to your character. To begin assembly, start by sewing the shield piece to the shoulder pad. You can skip the stitching or the rivets, but doing both will give it a more professional look. Next, sew the seam of the top of the shoulder pad. I used the cross-stitching technique, but you can use any other technique you like. It's time for the leather trim. On the gorgets video, you can see how I make the straps. It's completely optional, but I think it adds an interesting and distinctive touch. As you can see, I use double-sided tape to hold the leather in place before sewing it, but you can use contact cement. Hammer the trim onto a sturdy surface to conform it to the leather piece, especially at the corners. You can again use fine sandpaper to distress the trim and give your piece more depth. I used my cobbler's sewing machine to sew the trim, but you can do it by hand using your preferred sewing method. Now we can finish the assembly process. Attach the eyelets to the upper piece of the shoulder pad and rivet the pieces following the numbers on the pattern, and your Athos shoulder pad will be ready for your adventure. Thanks for watching the video to the end. Remember that you can get this pattern at the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming. See you in the next videos, and I hope you have a great adventure.